nigga.
On God, I got the sticks with me.
That is a fact. I be putting that shit in my book bag. Sometimes I put a little piece in my sock. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the cinnamon is for real.
Okay, we live. Yeah, that cinnamon is the truth. I had some cinnamon, dog. I feel like a ghost had snatched my shit up or something, man. I don't know. I gotta go back to the spot. Get me some.
Hurry up.
So I get the sticks. Matter of fact,
That's
it's this. I
that,
get the
that's what I
sticks.
got. That's what I got. I got the sticks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So man, peace to the tribe, peace to the collective. Let's do this again, man. Marketing powwow is going down this Saturday, Saturday evening. But if you're a part of the Spiritual Business Academy, you get free tickets. And what we're going to be discussing is marketing businesses, connecting your businesses to customers, making money. And if you do it at a high level, if you do it at scale, you can make some bread. And I don't know about y'all, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure this shit out for myself on a daily basis, utilizing marketing tactics. It's like good as gold, right? But can you market effectively? Can you like take your vision, can you take your brand and then make another person say, man, I want to get this nigga $200 or $300 and see what he offering, right? Or see what she is offering. That's the things that we're going to be talking about in the marketing powwow that's going to take place in the Spiritual Business Academy. So you got to be a Patreon member to take part in it. So we just trying to, do a little preview, talk about some things, quick little slideshow. But before we get into that, I want to introduce the squad on and how y'all feeling, how y'all was popping this afternoon with y'all.
Sacred Serpent, Sacred Dark Serpent, FlameOnShop.com, MoonDayMystic.com, um, Initiates for the Flame Substack. We're really excited about this. This gives us a bird's eye view of an opportunity to connect with the people. So again, we appreciate y'all and we appreciate the space. Shout out to y'all ancestors, known and unknown, but also something other than speaking on real complex spiritual concepts. This is something where people can actually get in the game, learn the game, and be able to teach the game to others. So we're really excited about this.
Ashe, of course. What's up with it to the tribe? Welcome to the Niches for the Flame podcast, and thank you for always joining. Of course, we always here with some new hot shit, and this one is for the business people who trying to grow, people who trying to run up that check, run up that bag. It's your time to get in your Duffy now. So lock in with us and let's go.
Let's go. So basically, marketing powwow is combining two words. One is marketing, and the second is powwow. A little quick sneeze. But so powwow is actually a, a vibrant and social gathering of Native American and First Nations communities featuring dancing, singing, and celebrations of culture. One of the main things about a powwow is that people are able to sell things. And in our community now, there ain't really no space for this. So I figured, why not see what we can do? See if we can grow something in reference to people who have businesses that might not even know how to market their business. Like, how familiar was y'all in reference to like marketing, like previous to now? Like, how do y'all even conceptualize marketing in this present time?
In the beginning, I was afraid of it, and I could say like now, like I'm going on what 11 months. I had this business on the books. I would say now that I understand that you can do all of your work in marketing and almost never really have to concern yourself with sales and things of that nature because you've already created the avenue for the money to come in. So like a product, having a good product is a good thing. All right, having a good business plan, a good business idea, that's a good thing. But the execution is where it all comes into focus, and the marketing is where it all matters. Because if you don't have eyes, if people don't know what you're selling, people are not going to buy anything from you. So like I figured out as I've been going through this that the marketing is just as important, if not more than having an actual product.
I say that was fire. To me, marketing, I couldn't even tell you. I didn't understand it at first. You know what I'm saying? Like I just thought businesses when they put themselves out there, you just knew like it was a business out there until like rocking with initiates and me really trying to push readings and tarot. I realized like, oh damn, like people don't know I have a business. People don't even know me. I had to realize Coca Cola. We know Coca Cola and all these sodas is because they go out their way to put their product and item in our face every single day, every single way. Businesses, sports, schools. We see these drinks, we see them and know them and learn them, whether they're good or bad for us or not. So I had to understand marketing that way of like, oh, I need to find ways to get into the communities and show people and let people know what I am providing for them, what I can do for them. Because it's like just having a business and just sitting inside a shop, ain't nobody ain't gonna come to your shop, you know, unless they walking past your shit. But if you want to increase it, you know, you got to put it out there. You got to let people know. You got to show up for it.
Mhm. Yeah. And as far as marketing yourself, like, because that's basically our niche, spiritual businesses, but it's other things you can market yourself in doing. But in reference to spiritual businesses, like, it's so many ways to put yourself out there. But the thing that I notice with most businesses, they are not putting the effort and energy in marketing their business, knowing like the environment for which their product is going to be used. So if like you got a hair, you got a hair product, right? The product within itself is just a jar. But if you show me that hair, how, where, maybe a beauty salon, and what is it doing? Is styling somebody's hair, and you have countless examples of how the product is actually used. Every day is an opportunity to market your hair gel. But if you only did it one time or had one testimonial or no testimonials at all, you would be like, damn, why am I not selling enough? Well, as AD said, um, Coca Cola markets themselves every day. So the what are you doing? So this Saturday and every subsequent Saturday, we're going to talk about marketing, like a little 15-minute presentation on new innovative marketing ideas, and then another 15-minute Q&A, followed by a premium mastermind for those who have spiritual businesses or businesses and want to talk about different things that they may need help with, that you can't Google everything, and you probably don't have $4,000 for a consultant or something like that. So for 11.99 a month, and we're doing content, I'm urging the guys to post, as I'm posting on there, and we're just.
Recent tarot studies for y'all look
You
into.
said what?
I said recent tarot information we dropped on there to look into. So make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah. So yeah, like just posting on there and providing information for y'all is just something that we're super interested in doing. And one of these things, the marketing powwow, is another event to where it's like, the reality is you're paying money for a subscription service, and we want to give you as much value as we possibly can. So I'm going to say a statement, and y'all can comment in the chat, comment on the video, and of course, I would like the panel to respond to this. The statement is marketing. The first rule of marketing is understanding and satisfying the customer needs profitably. What does that bring out in y'all? Like, how does that, like, what does that make y'all think about in reference to marketing?
So, right, when I think of that, and also especially with the businesses that we're doing, I realize in spiritual business, the one thing I can really help someone and give them is understanding of this shit, right? And being able to market that, to me, is like being able to constantly show information to people and let them know where to find it at constantly and how they can come back and ordain to me. So that's the ways I'm thinking of it. And I try to give that an example in the ways of our business. You know what I'm saying? If that answers that and gives you a clear statement of why I said that.
Would you please restate the statement, please?
I got you. Hood, I'm sorry. He talking about hood.
What does it mean to understand and satisfy the customer needs profitably?
There's a fine line between the product that you want to make and the product that a customer is ultimately going to buy. And so that line is your responsibility as the seller, as the business owner, as the marketer. And so my idea of how I provide this value and how does that value then turn around and translate into what the consumer actually wants. And then on top of that, what I'm ultimately going to benefit from this, what the dollars and the cents are going to be, and if that's going to make sense for me to go forward. Um, I believe that statement is a matter of um, me being able to recognize what value I want to provide, and then me matching that with the actual product that I'm going to sell. Because I could have a product that I want to sell, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that product is going to add value.
Mm.
And because that product doesn't necessarily add value, that means that I have more work to do, right? Like anybody can say, I want to sell this, I want to start a business, I want to do this, that, and the other. However, the connection between that point and the buyer is what matters. But the real connection point is the buyer that continues to come back versus the person who sees something one time might feel a certain type of way or feel bad for you and just want to buy one thing.
Mm.
So I think it's a fine line, but you have to be able to get into the space. Well, it's the seller's job to get into that space and combine the two. The me
Mm.
providing value versus what it is that what value I'm providing and the profit that I'm also creating.
Mm. Yeah. Because well, I think the key statement to this statement, the key word to this statement is profitably, because I ultimately, I could sell you something and you buy it, but how do I know if I'm not losing money? And I think what I've learned over a long time of trying to run a business and pay bills is that, you could waste a lot of time and a lot of energy making money, right? Especially if you don't understand the importance of bills or understand, like, most of this money you don't get to keep.
Yeah, like
Most.
scaling and shit like that. You don't find out about that shit until after the fact.
Mhm. So try
Say that shit again,
trying
bro.
to make money and build a business is two different things, right? So we're gonna break this down into levels, and we're gonna just clarify that statement a little clearly. And I'm gonna just go through the different levels, and then I'm gonna ask y'all response. Don't be afraid to comment in the chats if you feel compelled to. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. So level one is survival mode. I have a product or a service and I need people to buy it so that I can make money. What's the problem with that statement? And how normal do you think that statement is?
Well, you're already starting from a deficit when you say I need. So, um,
Mhm.
if anything, you're putting yourself behind the fucking eight ball unnecessarily, right? So, I would think the perspective of that would have to be changed first. The wording matters, right? Because the wording goes with what it is that you're actually ultimately going to end up saying to yourself. And so, if you're starting any kind of conversation with self with I need, yeah, um, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to realign that, right? Like I provide, I can add, but I need is almost a deficit.
Yeah, because it's like when you think about it, when they said service too, you know, people should be needing your service. You shouldn't need them to buy your service.
So how do you formulate or correlate that in a sense where the statement sound better? Like how would you market a service that somebody needs that nobody is tapping into?
First they have to be aware that you actually are providing said service.
So
Mhm.
how do you do that basic level?
Basic level is your social media pages.
Mhm.
Right? You start.
What if you see me on the streets and I'm doing readings? How do
Oh,
I get you?
absolutely, word of mouth. Absolutely, word of mouth. Absolutely.
Nah, you
You
see
start.
me walking down the street
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to I'm trying to make money.
Mm-hmm.
How do I market myself super easy without ever saying a word? No word of mouth, nothing.
Make yourself available. You're making that thing available. So you just want to make the biggest sign that you could possibly make to say, "Hey, I got this. I got
Or
this."
just wear a t-shirt.
Or just wear a T-shirt. Yeah, like you need to be the biggest
Y'all
beacon for
ever
somebody to recognize without you having to go all out and show them that, "Hey, I got this." Just walk around with a T-shirt on, so you can put that shit on the paper bag if you want to. But somewhere where
y'all fuck
somebody,
with
yeah,
stickers?
absolutely, somewhere where somebody can
So what
recognize
I
it though.
right. Reason why I said stickers is because I have used stickers to help like sell business and just to get people's attention, especially like if you know what sticker farming
Yeah, I'm not hip to sticker farming. What's that?
is. The sticker empty, do it. So don't be out here shit to get people to notice you. But I'm
You in
saying
the
find the
matrix.
space and safety. Right, right.
No, repeat what you were saying because it was like it was mixing
Yeah,
up.
you went in and out, big bro.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, that's too close. I'm saying that when you, I was fucking with stickers and stickers, right? If you ever heard of sticker farming, it's basically when you go to certain places where you can tag legally and place your sticker in the area, and people when they see your sticker, they'll want it or buy it or rock it or they'll look into your brand and gear. So if people are into stickers, I've done that with stickers with businesses.
Like a gas station or convenience store, something where people see every day, go every day. Post office.
Invest literally means to clothe in. So how do you know a nigga work at McDonald's? How do you know a nigga work at Burger King? How do you know that a nigga work at the oil change place?
Mm-hmm.
These is $1 million corporations, and to differentiate their brand, you have to wear their clothing. So
Mm-hmm.
if you a small business owner, the number one thing that I would always invest in is t-shirts, because a t-shirt is everywhere you going. And if you trying to just grow your brand and market your brand, you know what I'm saying, and you got $20, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
you, you
it's a quick fix.
mhm. So it's like that, but stickers definitely, it's certain shit that you can do that draws attention to your business, but then it's a different level where you have a sticker with a discount code on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can
All
always think,
discounts.
you could think about it in that way. Like, you gotta think about ways to which, not that you need people to buy it, but people want to buy it. And then you gotta ask yourself, why do they want to buy it? Formulate those questions. And another thing to market, how do they use this product or service, or what does this product and service lead to? Create the vision, right? And make sure the vision is immaculate, because creating a vision for your product, it takes no money, you know what I'm saying, and things like AI, where you can literally conceptualize any idea and be like, yeah, when you take my product, you be in a Fiji island somewhere. Like, why not? Why not take your product to the next level and imagine that when people buy your product, something magical happens, regardless of what it is? Because if you don't have that mindset, you're not gonna have no twinkle in your eye when you promoting your shit, and you're gonna be in survival mode, talking about, damn, why ain't nobody buying my shit? Because you didn't market it.
Yeah, and consumers pick up on that immediately. Like, there's a huge difference between the seller who's selling something and you don't even know if they need that thing necessarily to make money off of it, versus the person who can't pay their bills and they just have to sell everything they could possibly sell. Like, there's a difference between those sellers. Like, one of them needs you more so than they need anything else because they just don't have anything. The other one could do without you either way. The product is still going to exist.
Facts. And this leads into level two. People are not going to automatically come to your website, your store, or your pop up shop. Attention is the long game. So, how do you generate attention to yourself or to your business?
Oh, that's consistency. That's consistency and persistency, right? So you know that if you have to post content, write articles, make yourself visible online, then that is a everyday thing. Like, you don't do that on Sunday and then rest on your laurels Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and go back to it when you feel it. No, it has to be Sunday morning, Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and you keep going. Like, there is no days off on that, because the day off will be the difference between you selling to get to your bottom line versus you not selling anything at all. So every single day that you have a business on the books, your job every single day is to market said business. There cannot be a day that you wake up that you are not speaking about said business, that people who know you don't know that you're running said business, that that business is not viable for people to go to a particular place and find it. Every day people need to be reminded that you have a business. You know, it's almost like the nursery rhyme commercials that we grew up hating but eventually loving because of the repetition, right? It was it bled into our consciousness because we saw these commercials every fucking day. You have no idea why. I haven't eaten McDonald's in 20 years, but I still know the McDonald's nursery rhyme, right? So, like, It's the repetition and it's the consistency of said repetition. So when you find a particular recipe that works, from item, market to selling and profit, then it's wash, rinse, and repeat every single day. You do not have a good day, then take the next day off.
Because once again, you building a relationship, and a thing that I learned that's very key to marketing is that every day a person is not going to buy from you. So you don't have to market as such. You like they might buy, they only getting paid on Friday and they only gonna buy some shit from you on Friday. But wouldn't you be irritated at a person that they only come around when you get paid?
Facts. Or the person who only has a question or only wants to do something when they know you got money type shit.
Yeah, like you gotta really build a relationship with people and develop a relationship outside of your product. So sometimes you'll see us do content or just basically on anything because it ain't about, hey, we got this book, hey, I got this website, hey, I got this, I got that. I mean, and when we do promote ourselves, it's easy for people to say, let me check that out because Serpent, he cool. I want to support Serpent. I want to support what Hood got going on. And the reason why people genuinely feel like they want to do it is because I've been kicked it on shit outside of selling to them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they know that coming to you, regardless of what it is that they purchase or don't purchase, you're still in a space where you're going to be welcoming and provide value. And I
Yeah,
think that's the biggest thing. Like people that provide value, even when they're not asking you to go for your checkbook, right? Like you provide value by showing up, you provide value by being consistent, you provide value by operating through spiritual ethics, because that's what we stand on, right? And you provide value by listening and getting to know people. What is the best way for you to know that you're able to provide value to a person? Is by getting to know them, right? Knowing the nuance of the things that they are lacking and the things that they could use. And if you could slide into that space and provide that thing that they need or could use.
right. And and like I said, it is different from selling something and starting a business. You could do all of that and never market a day in your life. So what is it that I'm speaking to? Marketing creates the demand for a specific product or service. Marketing creates the demand. So once again, it could be anything that you have to sell. I will create a demand for it. If it's a pencil, you got the world's most luckiest pencil in the world. And if you buy this pencil, you is going to have magical superpowers. Everybody want this goddamn pencil. Like it's the latest craze with all the fucking soccer moms. Like they doing everything. They writing they notes with this pencil. They journaling. They taking tests with this pencil, getting straight A's. You need to check out this pencil, right? And my brain is always marketing, right? So you could tell me anything in the world, and I'm going to create a demand for it, right? And that is a skill that you can learn and implement because I'm telling you, it's just a basic idea. And the idea, like say for instance, you on level one, you on survival mode, and you need to make some money, or because rent is due. Don't panic, market. All right. So, marketing creates the demand for a specific product or service. What comes to mind when you see that, Serpent?
Well, yeah, because what comes to mind is certain things don't sell if they don't have a market. And then certain things do sell even with the market, even without a market, right?
Mhm.
So what that tells me is the
Like drugs.
yeah, 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 or So if you don't have the most fantastic word of mouth like a drug dealer would have, right? Then you got to go the opposite route, so to speak.
Mhm.
But it's really about the availability and the knowing of the availability to me.
Mhm. Facts. So level 3, marketing niche or marketing to your ideal customers. Who is this product for? What does it mean to them? And why would somebody buy from you and not anyone else? You know who I think masters level 3 is Nike. You
Mm.
know who the product is for and you know what it means to them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why somebody is buying Nike over Asics or New
Mm-hmm.
Balances
Or Reeboks, yeah.
or Reeboks because it's cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get the girls is like, I like them Jordans. The dude with the
It's
Jordan.
more socially accepted.
Yeah. But that's marketing. Nike markets and references to people like Michael Jordan and Kanye West and Penny Hardaway,
And
like
LeBron James.
LeBron James. It's not the shoe within itself, is what the shoe gives you in
Mm-hmm.
reference to cool points.
Mm-hmm.
That's marketing. So once again, I would say a big thing with level 3, if you have a product, not focusing on the product, but focusing on the environment where the product is being used and make your product be a necessary component to said
Mm-hmm.
environment, if that makes sense.
1000%. Because if we're talking about supply and demand, then your idea is to focus in on where the demand area is, right? If I can master the environment around where the demand is coming from, then that means I have shortened that point between A and B, right? With A being me, the provider, and B being the consumer. I've shortened that point because now where the demand is, I control the demand area. So that means you're always going to come to this space in order to get my product.
Facts. Because you've created the space where it's supposed to be used at.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, say you go to a baseball game and it's Coca Cola, you feel like you need a Coca Cola and a hot dog because that's what you do at a baseball game.
That's the area. Or
Yeah,
you go to a concert, you know you probably need a tall glass and some shots. That's the area. That's the environment for that.
100%. So hopefully y'all gravitate into this information and it's something that is exciting you, but understand this is just a surface level. We're going to get real deep into it Saturday with the initiates for the flame. We're going to have a Zoom call in reference to a marketing powwow where we're getting deep into marketing concepts. Like, I'm telling you, like I said, I got a 900-page marketing book that I want to learn and I want to study and I want to read that book and understand that book. So I'm going through that book every Saturday, just understanding the concept thoroughly, presenting it, and then having a powwow about it. Hopefully, y'all got businesses that y'all can promote and you could grow because you know what I'm saying? If you do got a business, you ain't letting us know about it. Serpent, they letting you know about their
Nah,
business.
they definitely not letting us know about it, but that's okay. We're gonna open up the way. We're gonna make it a little bit more acceptable for everybody to bring out their businesses in the woodworks. That's what this is about.
Ashe. And so level 4, the message is the channel between you and your sales. Benefits over features. So that's a real key component. Features are it got a 500-watt light bulb. A
Mm-hmm.
benefit is it'll light up your whole house. Right? You see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
People
Mm-hmm.
don't give a fuck that you got a 500-watt light bulb. They do care about this a light that'll light up your whole house, even if the door is closed.
See
Like
how
what?
different that wording was though?
Even if the door is closed,
Yeah.
I need to get this light.
Yeah, but the wording was different because the way you said it the second time grabbed me. The way you said it the first time, it was just whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but it's marketing, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not necessarily
That's
quote
called the
unquote.
hook, is it not?
Yeah, it's not lying. It's like you have to believe in your product more than you believe in your right to exist. Because your right to exist, ain't nobody going to give you $1. But if you
Yeah,
believe in your product, whatever it is, like you got products, y'all got food in your house right now, y'all got herbs, y'all can make something right now
right fucking
and
now.
make some money.
Yeah, you have no idea. You could turn what you have in your house into a website right fucking now. Right fucking now.
It could be old clothes,
Hmm.
and if you was savvy enough to have a website, put all of your old clothes on a website, and people will buy. You could go on TikTok and model those clothes. Don't have a banging body.
That's a
Now,
fact.
now you modeling clothes and you selling clothes on your TikTok via your website, and you
Mhm.
going to other thrift shops and buying more clothes, and now you got a whole business because you figured something out, right? One of the biggest things for me in making money, where it's like, damn, I don't got no money to invest in nothing. All right, let me figure out what's in this cabinet, what's in this house, and I will
Mhm.
formulate some stuff. And
Mhm.
another thing that I would do, if I don't got the money to buy the supplies, I've done this shit hundreds of times. I'll put the product out.
Before.
Wait until a nigga buy it, and
Hmm.
then go get the shit I need.
And then go get it. And then go get it.
I've done
Hmm.
that tens of times, right?
We're talking
So
about supply chain shit here. Like this is sophisticated, but yeah, yeah. You
so
you sell the shit before you even got it in the toe.
well, I haven't got it. I don't even got it.
Hmm.
But you
In
gotta
fact,
believe.
your
Go ahead.
sell is going to get me to get it. Like type shit. Like that is a viable option as a business operator. Absolutely.
So many times, man. And another thing is creating a story for your particular product.
Hmm.
Like if you have a story, people will buy your story. So many times, man, I've sold classes, courses, just just talking,
Just off the strength.
just saying what I know.
Hmm.
So, say for instance, you don't even want to sell information. You can read a book and sell what you know about that book.
Hmm.
You
People do
can.
it every day. People do it
You
every day.
can.
People do it every day. People got book clubs all over the internet selling that shit. The book already exists. You could have the book without the book club necessarily.
You can
And people
download
are
the PDF.
selling this shit. So like if they can do it, you can do it.
You can sell your notes. You can sell your outline.
You can sell your journal entries, your journal prompts.
Like, do not sell yourself short, but understand, like, man, this shit go deep. And if you want to go deep with me, go deep with us.
Pause.
Pause times four.
All
Yeah,
all all
pause
pun
that.
intended though.
I
All
just
pun
got
intended
back.
though.
That's what we on.
You need to cut it the fuck out.
Oh my goodness. Uh
It's 2025. We in the spooky hours, bro.
yeah, it's late. It's late in the game. Level five. Level five. Marketing is the business. Period.
1000%. If you master the marketing, you master the business.
You'll never go hungry. You'll never go without because you know
You'll
how
never
to
go broke.
market yourself,
That's a fact.
or
That's
you
a
know how
fact.
to market a product, an instant, a capsule, a
When
light
you,
bulb. You can market a
when you think
computer.
about when you think about a product, you think about what came before the product. It's sort of like the concept of the chicken and the egg, right? So what came before the product? Was it the idea or was it the product?
Mm.
Right? We know that the idea came before the product, so you manifested the product into from your idea,
Mhm.
right? So we know that it's not necessarily the product that matters, it's the idea and the execution of said idea that gets you to A, B, and C, right? Product, sell, profit, whatever. So the idea has to be fully fleshed out and executed. So if you have one, it's not about if it's a viable one or not. It's about can it fully be fleshed out and executed.
Mhm. a use case. A use case is the description of a system's behavior as it responds to requests from users or other systems to achieve a specific goal. Can you walk a person through the beginning and end of your product, service, and goal? And you doing that is marketing. The more you do that, right? Nobody knows about your product. Show them how to use it.
Mm-hmm. Nobody knows why your product is relevant. Show them why it's relevant.
Show them why it's relevant. Show them why they need to use your product right now. And if you're not doing that, don't expect nobody to knock on your door, guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're not going to go to sleep depressed and wake up tomorrow and have 1 million sales. It doesn't work like that.
I mean, when you were like low key on the low, like not even on the low. I mean, Serpent advertising and marketing right now. I mean, peep his shirt.
That's a fact. 9 times out of 10, you see me, I got on the Spiritual Cash shirt. This is my uniform. I've been wearing this shirt for 6 years. Like 9 times out of 10, the spirit came from the big homie. The big homie created the spirit. I'm carrying the spirit along.
Oh, shit.
I honor these fucking shirts. Like I need 8 more right now. I got 9 right now. I need 8 more. Like that's why y'all see me keep wearing these shirts. I have a lot more clothing to wear. But I'm online with my squad. My big homie created this shirt. I'm gonna wear his fucking shirt.
That's love. That's love, man. So yeah, that's what we just do a little short Prezi, man. We ain't going to talk y'all to death, man. We just want to invite y'all to join the Spiritual Business Academy. You know what I'm saying? We're growing that platform and it grows when you tap in, and we want to really figure out how we can assist you when it comes to marketing, because if we can assist you when it comes to marketing, you're going to make money. That's the first thing. And the second thing is we're going to grow our platform. So we already got a story. Now we want to tell your story. And trust me, this is stuff that you would pay thousands of dollars to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You would pay thousands of dollars to learn it, if you would even learn it, but you still gonna pay them thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I can show you people right now that got $5,000 seminars teaching the same exact thing.
And we're just like actually doing it. Mm-hmm. So we can benefit. If it's just us on the Zoom, it's good.
That's
right,
fact.
Because we're gonna benefit.
And we're going to do the work anyway, right? Like it's not like we're doing something that we're not also executing at the same time. That's the beautiful thing about the initiates and this spiritual panel. Like the things that we talk about and try to implement and teach the people, whether y'all think we some egotistical maniacs or not, irregardless, we're going to take the same things that we're trying to teach and we're going to show you while we're using them as we're teaching them. That's a fact. We've been doing this for years. For years, we've been on this panel. For years, my big homie has been on YouTube, online, teaching things that people still steal from him and use as their own and purport like it is that they brought it to the system as their own. And it's cool. It's fine. We don't ride waves, right? We don't jump on popularity contests, right? We just do the work. So when you come and look for something tangible, you'll be looking for the initiates and Hood Mystic.
Ashe.
All right, man. So make sure y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, click the QR code or click the link in the description. Join the Spiritual Business Academy this Saturday evening. We're going to do the marketing powwow and every subsequent Saturday, but we also posted it on the Patreon. So we got posts coming galore to help you in assistance in your spiritual development and business strategies. Like we said, we're going to talk about real shit, like real practical shit. So you don't even have to be spiritual to tap into the marketing powwow. You could be a regular average Joe. Matter of fact, invite your mama. Hashtag invite your mama. All right, to the marketing powwow. We going in this Saturday, but hopefully we'll come back a little later this afternoon and do the Monday Mystic with our boy Jabri as we just continue to give content to grow.
It is Monday.
You know, can't stop, won't stop. Free Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the Diddy.
If it's free Diddy, free R. Kelly. Fuck that.
No, we going too far. We going.
You crossed the line. You crossed the line. Peace to the tribe.